Wow, this is huge.
Okay, this diamond per carat can cost about $8,000. A new guy who's coming in right now cannot make a living. Swedish people, a matter of fact, buses from Williamsburg from Borough Park every 20 minutes from 7:30. Now, only one bus going home 6 o'clock. So you can imagine how the industry is.
Shrunk.
Hello, my name is Frida Wiesel, and on this channel, I explore the fascinating story of Hasidic Jews in New York. For today's video, we are leaving Brooklyn, crossing the East River into Manhattan for a summertime visit to Manhattan's Diamond District. We're going to meet Mr. Stasel, who is a skilled diamond cutter. I hope to explore firsthand some of the story of the rise and fall of the diamond industry, which has played a key role in the past of the Hasidic economy. If you haven't yet, check out some of my other videos where I take you through some aspects of this economic story, the local mom and pop shop economy, the local yellow pages, and today, finally, I'll expand more on one part of the outside economic opportunities. I am visiting the Diamond District on a hot summer Sunday when the closest subway running to my destination is the one that stops at Times Square, 42nd Street.
We're in Times Square, baby. Place is very, very intense.
Like many New York locals, I am rarely here in this intense part of town with its many oversized screens, throngs of tourists, smoke from all the food carts, the intense smells of shish kebabs, hot dogs on the grill, the hustlers selling hop-on, hop-off bus tours, Mickey Mouse photos, or a cartoon drawing of your likeness. I make my way 5 short blocks up to 47th Street, where I meet a very different scene. A strip with little shop after little shop that sells diamonds and jewelry and more diamonds. Some of the shops are closed because it's Sunday and it's in the summer, and this is when many in the industry go on vacation. I have a tentative appointment with Mr. Stasel for sometime in the afternoon, and at about 3 o'clock he calls me to tell me that he's right now working on a stone that he thinks I'll want to see and that I should come by right away.
Thank you so much. This is my cameraman, Keith.
He's surprised to see my cameraman. He thought I was coming with tourists, which is how he sees me walking around his local neighborhood in Hasidic Williamsburg, because I'm a tour guide and I often walk around showing tourists around. The security in the building is something else. We can go through one door while the other is still open, and there are bells at every station to ring the alarm if need be. As soon as he sees the camera, like many Hasidim, he gets much more guarded, but he tells me he is graciously going to go along with it because he is a lifelong and childhood friend of my father's.
This is the cutting and this is the polish. This turn 2,600 times 1 minute. This you have to smear with diamond powder. You see the powder?
Why is there so little?
Because you take diamonds and you smash it
That's
with a
what
hammer, become dust. Then become dust, you smear with glue or with oil.
This is made of diamonds.
This is diamond powder.
Wow.
This is the oil. You will put a drop of diamond from the powder on the wheel with the oil, and then you rub it in with your fingers strong.
You can touch this while it's spinning?
Yes, I cannot touch here because it's sharp,
Uh-huh.
but over here when it's spinning it's like matte. Touch it you. Don't worry. I say touch it, don't worry.
It's a little scary.
Over here, not here, over here.
It gives off a cool...
Good, nothing, it's okay. And then you see the diamond? In this dot you have a diamond, you see it?
Yeah. Is it a square diamond?
It's square diamond, and I go like this, and I cut. You see? You see the facet?
What do you mean by a facet?
I cut a facet.
I see. It's a line.
It's a nice polished facet. Now, when I cut, like you cut bread or you cut wood, as lines.
Yeah.
You want to take out the lines to be polished, you make like this. Now it's polished. This is the angle. What kind of angle to cut? Why? To be shine. Now 1 second. See? I look if it's enough.
You want to advertise your
Everything
business?
because your father is my friend.
You hear that?
We're going together in one class.
Can I ask how much this diamond is going to sell for?
This is in business. I'm a worker, a cutter, a polisher. But in the business, how much is it? I cannot tell you exact.
So what you
Only
make,
about.
Mr. Stasel explains to me what his work is. He is one cog in a long line of workers that make up the diamond industry machine. There are importers, there are companies that develop the diamond and have them refined by people like Mr. Stasel and then sell the diamonds on to various distributors like the storefronts that we saw downstairs.
who taught you how to do this?
I paid for a teacher to teach me how to cut.
How long does it take until you...
Learning has to learn about 3-4 months, but the experience has to be at least 2 years.
before you can really start cutting it?
Yeah. Now, I want to show you a different kind of a cut. See, this is an emerald cut.
Wow, this is huge.
Mr. Stasel's work is the work of a skilled craftsman. It involves hours and hours of working with diamonds to shape them to perfection, what seems to be really meditative work. The two most important tools of his trade are the cutting wheel, which spins really quickly, and the clamps that hold the diamond in place while it's being grinded against the cutting wheel.
Okay, this diamond per carat can cost about $8,000, $8,000 per carat.
So if I run out with this right now, what
And the
happens?
police is right over here.
Yeah?
Because I have a button.
You have a button?
Yes.
Where's the button? You're making it up. Oh, really?
I'm making it up, okay. You want to try? Now I want to show you something, okay? Come.
When the stone is done being cut and polished, it is boiled and then it is evaluated by a special computer software.
This is the microscope for the machine. So bring the rose to the machine and it shows if the angles is the right angle and the cure in the center and how much you weight. And if you fix something where you have to fix it.
Mr. Stasel doesn't sell the finished diamond like this square one that he just cut that is some 2.5 carats and valued at this time at about $25,000 roughly. Instead, he returns it to the company that hired him to refine it.
There's like an independent body that gives their stamp on the value of the stone?
It's a GIA, this is a special place, office, and then a certificate, and then you sell the stone.
How long has this, for instance, technology been part of the diamond schleifing?
The last maybe 20 years.
Are you finding
Till then, you look with the eyes.
everything with the eyes?
Mr. Stasel has been doing this for years, maybe 35 years, since he says he got married. It's a skill he developed and values. When he began this work many years ago, the industry was booming. Nowadays, young Hasidim no longer go into this line because you simply can't live off of it.
A new guy who's coming in right now cannot make a living.
Today, he says, very different industries have become the dominant source of income for Hasidic Jews. He says it without dwelling on the former golden age, without any audible nostalgia, only an appreciation that he gets to spend so many hours doing what he loves.
You love
I
it?
love it. I can work 24 hours. I was a boy. I see people, a cutter, a presser, everything. I see the diamond polishing people, most relaxing people.
Yeah,
Yes. You work like a boss.
I see.
That is the most thing why the people was like diamonds. Not because money. Money you can make other places maybe more. But the style of how you live and not to be like a slave. Don't be my boss. Don't tell me to come in. Don't tell me to go out. They give me the stones. I make it. I give them back. Now the true, it's a new kind of stones. Lab ground diamond.
Lab-grown diamonds.
Yes. Over here downstairs, you go out, you will see in the store a sign, lab ground diamonds.
Mr. Stasel isn't sure what caused the collapse of the diamond industry, but he has some theories. He speaks particularly about lab-grown diamonds. He is a big fan of lab-grown diamonds, which have driven down the cost of diamonds, have made them more accessible to more people. He sees the collapse of his trade as part of the cycle of changing economic landscapes. But the diamond industry remains.
When I started with about 35 years, I don't know exact the year when I started after my wedding, was over here, an industry was working here about, if I will say 200-300 people, for sure.
In this building.
Not in the industry, in the diamond industry, maybe 500, maybe more. But the Second World War was at 2000. Swedish people, a matter of fact, was buses from Williamsburg, from Borough Park, from Williamsburg every 20 minutes from 7:30 to Manhattan. In a home, from 5 o'clock every 20 minutes till 8 o'clock. Now, only one bus going home 6 o'clock. So you can imagine how the industry is.
Shrunk.
Was about maybe 4, 5, 6 teachers for sure who learned the diamond industry. Now you don't have nothing.
They don't learn a trade in yeshiva.
None of his children work with him now, although one of his sons apprenticed with him but left when he realized that you can't raise a young family and marry off children on the income of a diamond cutter anymore.
When I was married, I have to pay rent about $125, $135. And today you have to start with $2,500. That's impossible. You have to pay for learning about a half a year. Then you have to wait 2 years for experience. So how you can make the living? And
Yeah.
the children is coming every year.
Yeah.
See them. That's right.
But he's proud of the different ways they earn a living. He's proud, he says, that they're well-rounded, like well-cut stones, I suppose. And that's all he asks.
Very nice. Thank you so much for taking us in here for this wonderful tour.
I stay a while and we chat about various subjects like the memories of crime in Brooklyn in the past, anti-Zionism, and what kind of secular education he received. If you enjoyed this video and if you're interested in exploring more craftsman, tradesman interviews and so on, please make sure to stay along for the ride by subscribing to my channel, pressing that little bell button that's going to alert you when there's a new video, and of course, sharing your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.